Alright, here we go. Creating new characters in Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. I loved the original game, and I've played this one a little bit, I'll be honest. This is not a first, like, time, that I've played it. I wanted to get a little bit used to it before I went around giving, opinions on things, I guess. Anyway, so I'm going to start a new game. Single player. Multiplayer is very fun. Well, you can do split screen multiplayer on single player as well, but I don't have anybody here to do it with, at the moment. So, single player. Classic is, essentially what the old one was, and I like that pretty well. I guess Explorer, it says, is essentially easy. Tactician is hard, so Honor mode is like you die kind of thing, which is a little more hardcore than I want to go right now, so we'll do Classic. No, wait. Yeah, Classic. Alright. Soundtrack for this game is really good. I liked it a lot. I mean, I don't know how much they changed it, but I still like it a lot, so. Okay, so I noticed in the companions, at least the ones you can get early on, you can't really find anybody that covers witchcraft, pyromancer, or geomancer very well. Like, I don't think any of the starting companions that you can get, like, right in the city in Sicile, I don't think any of them really cover any of those three, so I'm going to try and have those three covered here in my two starting characters. Which means, let's see here, Inquisitor, huh? It's fire, pyro, witch, arrow thurge. Yeah, I don't know. Knight. That's ranger, rogue, Shadowblade. I did that one last time. It was all right, but it actually wasn't quite as good as I thought it would be. I mean, it was essentially a rogue that has a few spells and can. I do like Thunder Jump. That's really good, but overall, Shadowblade was just kind of, I don't know. I mean, you could tweak it and make it better, I suppose, but Wayfarer is kind of what I tried to turn Bear Daughter into the first time that I played the game, because I was like, oh, I should make her like some kind of druid or something, and so I tried to give her geomancer stuff, but her intelligence, if you've had Bear Daughter as one of your companions in this game, then you know her intelligence is pretty low, and well, it doesn't really matter for summoning spiders. Some of the other geomancer skills, it can make quite a difference. Unless they changed that, they might have made spider more dependent on intelligence. I don't know. Summoning spider, I mean. So, anyway, that would be ranger and geomancer, but I don't know. Let's see, which. I don't know which. This seems different. I didn't know witches were also geomancers. That might be pretty good. Because those are the two skills, well, two of the three, that aren't really covered by the companions, so I think I will. I'll make her a witch. I don't know what to call her at this moment, but what shall he be? Heebie-jeebie. Well, I need something with fire if I want to cover that last school, so I could just do wizard. It might be slightly redundant because she is going to have Earth skills too. Battle Mage, that one again, Witch, Man-at-Arms, and Pyrokinetic. Cleric. Cleric could be good. Man-at-Arms, Hydrosophist, and another Man-at-Arms skill, which you can switch these around, and I probably will. But let's see what else there is. Enchanter, no. Fighter, Inquisitor. I think I've already went through all these. So I could either make him a knight, like a straight up might guy, I suppose, or a cleric who's kind of a cross a little bit. It's always nice to have another person who can heal, so that might be a good idea. Alright. I mean, you can get Jahan as a companion later on, and he's all about air and water, but he'd be the only healer in that case, probably, so it's always nice to have another character with Hydrosophist. Some good spells in there. Alright. So, let's customize this a little bit. Oh, Pet Pal. That can be useful, but honestly, I'm not going to take it because it just seems like it means a lot more dialogue, and this game already has quite a bit of dialogue, which is not a bad thing, but it can get to kind of drone on a little bit if you play for a long time, and certain parts of it can get kind of wordy and lengthy. So I think I'm going to change her talents. Walk it off. Reduce the duration of statuses that have a bodybuilding saving throw by 1 turn. I don't know about that. But I don't want Pet Pal. Instead... Now, if Pet Pal lets you, like, have an animal, like a familiar or something, that would be cool. I'd be all for that. Essentially, if you want to do that, you just have to take Geomancer and do summoning, I think. Okay. Which she already is, so it doesn't matter. Elemental Affinity. It's probably... I don't suppose just the Earth... just standing anywhere on Earth counts for Elemental Affinity towards Earth spells. I would assume that's not the case, because if so, that would be kind of ridiculous and overpowered. Probably. So, unless, I don't know, maybe it's just dry ground. Or maybe it's oil. It's probably oil. You have to be standing in oil. Which, you know, eventually she'll be able to create puddles of oil and she could stand in them, although that's somewhat dangerous. If there's any fire around. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Don't want her to be zombie. What a Rush increases your turn action points and maximum action points by 2 when your vitality is below 30%. Stench, no. Scientist. Politician. Pet Pal. Acme. My Precious. Lone Wolf. See, now this is interesting. Lone Wolf, essentially you can't have a companion, but it kind of makes up for it by making your character stronger. I've never done it, so I don't know if it actually succeeds at that. But it seems pretty cool. Like, if you don't want to have to manage, you know, four characters, and if you're playing single player, you might want to go with Lone Wolf, just because then if you go with it on both of the characters that you get, then you'll only have 2 characters you gotta order around. Light Stepper, no. Leech. That kind of makes sense for a witch, but I feel like she's not going to be doing melee combat, hopefully. Know-it-all. No. First, start done. Far Out Man I'm thinking about, because, you know, that extra couple meters could be nice. And it's... is it all spells? Oh, yep. Sweet. Alright. In that case... I'm always bad at picking stuff in a timely fashion here. And that's not good for her. Don't want that. No, bully's not for her. Courageous, whatever. I never flee from combat anyway. At least I haven't. So that might be okay. Elemental Affinity. Yep, that's the thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with Far Out Man. In this case, woman. And let us see. I want to be able to take companions. I like doing that, so I'm not going to do Lone Wolf. But I think Elemental Affinity could be okay for her if she ever branches out into more. Well, she's only got earth spells, so it's basically she'd have to be standing in oil, I think. I'm assuming, and I don't know if that is what I want. I can make her a know-it-all. Everyone will hate her, and she'll have an extra point of intelligence. Honestly, she's not going to be doing the talking to people anyway. I think I'm going to have my other guy do that generally. So, you know, that extra point of intelligence could be nice. And that's just the opposite. Let's go to rush again. Turn action point to maximum. Okay. It's kind of good. That Jahan already has, I think, so I am going to go with Know-it-all. She's gonna be a Far Out Man Know-it-all. I gotta get her to walk it off. So. Where is Know-it-all? There it is. Alright. Now I'm thinking if I have to split them up and they need to talk to separate people, I won't have, because I think Jahan has Know-it-all and Bear Daughter has Stench, and those are probably the 2 companions I'm going to take, so... you know what? Maybe I should branch out a little on the companions this time. Take somebody else. So, yeah, I'll just leave it as that. Far Out Man and Know-it-all. And then abilities, what do we got here? Weapons, defense. This video is going to get really long because I'm bad at committing to picking stuff. She got one in Geomancer, one in Witchcraft, which is fine for her. That's the point. Personality. She get a point in Charisma. That kind of defeats the point of Know-it-all, I feel. So, no. You don't need Charisma, you're a witch. I mean, well, you're not really an ugly witch, so I guess that kind of makes sense, but... Let's see here. Blacksmithing, crafting, Lore Master. Alright, Bear Daughter has Lore Master, and I'm pretty sure that I want to take her as an archer. So... I'm gonna get rid of that. Well... trying to decide who I'm going to take for companions, because I usually take Jahan and Bear Daughter, but maybe this time I should take Wolgraf, the mute guy that's, you know, down in the well or whatever. So yeah, maybe I should take Wolgraf and Jahan, or Wolgraf and Bear Daughter. See, this is important because if you want to have an even party with good skills that complement each other, it's probably a good idea, if you've played the game before and you know what the companions are, to pick them before you create your characters. Just make up your mind who you're probably going to have. It's not a huge deal because you can kind of swap them out and use them where they're needed, but I don't like to do that much because it's like I keep gear on them and stuff, and it's just, I don't know, kind of a hassle. So, but I think, well, you know what, I will take that point out of Lore Master for now. Because I think my other guy is going to be mostly melee, and so I'm probably going to want to take Bear Daughter just for ranged, because the arrows, you can get some pretty awesome arrows that are pretty cool. So that's what I got. 2 points then, huh? What do I want to put it in? I could up one of those things, but I kind of doubt I'm going to find these skill books right away, so that's probably not necessary. I could up willpower, which I hate. Oh, I hate it when the characters get charmed. I really, really don't like that. I mean, I accept why they do it in the game. It's, you know, it's a good mechanic, but it sucks when it happens to you. So, willpower, that could be good. What else? Weapons. You know what? She's a witch. Maybe I want her to have wands as opposed to staffs. I feel like that might be cool, because they added wands, and some of them are pretty cool, pretty sweet. So yeah, I'll put a point into wand, and let's see here. It all comes down to if I'm gonna take Bear Daughter or not. Decisions. I could have a rogue guy that branches out into marksman. That could be my other character, and then I wouldn't necessarily need Bear Daughter or Wolgraf. I mean, you know what I mean. I don't need them, but to cover that. So that's actually probably a good idea. Kind of like an assassin guy. So since I'm not going to take Bear Daughter, then I will give her a point in Lore Master. And that should be good, except for my skills. Oath of Desecration, Vampiric Touch, it's always good. Summon Spider, I love. These are probably fine to start out with. I'll look just to see what else is available. Malediction. Weakens and curses an enemy. You know, I actually feel like, what is that, 4 points? It's a debuff thing as opposed to this as a buff. That could be good. This is a little cheaper, but you know what, I'm gonna try it. So I'll remove Oath of Desecration, and I will give her Malediction. Malediction, Vampiric Touch, and Summon Spider. Nice. Alright. Sweet. I did all these. Attributes look good, I think. I'll just leave them because I haven't delved too far into messing with the attributes right at the start yet, so we will call that good. And then, depending on, you know, how you feel about such things, this could be considered a good or a bad thing. There's not a lot of like appearance customization right from the start. So, you know, I mean, AI personality you can pick, which is kind of fun. Maniac, Judge, Priest, Free Spirit. You know what? Let's make her a free spirit, and then I can possibly argue with her or whatever. Voices.
Careful now. That's a trap.
No.
Ah, a forge. The one place metal and bread are welcome in equal measure.
No.
Careful now. That's a trap.
I may have a blade.
Yeah, you know what? I'll leave
I've
it on the
spotted
wizard.
a trap.
What do I want it to look like? Just really quick, hopefully. She could be like, you know, mirror, mirror on the wall lady there with just all looking all pretty, but actually being a complete, you know. So, a complete witch. In which case, which face looks the most devious? Oh, that's got that line. I don't like that. And more of them. Other face paint. Kind of thick eyebrows and I don't know what. Oh no. I mean, that could be cool for a witch, I guess, but it's not really what I'm going for. And there's the kiss eyes. No. Oh, no. You know what? That looks fine. Hair. Not the fro. Not the Princess Leia. Eh, I like long hair. I think. On her anyway. And we'll give her like either blonde, maybe. That was mithril blonde, it's almost white. Which kind of makes sense for a witch, I guess. You know, it's like otherworldly looking. This is kind of unimportant, but okay, boxers or panties, I guess, or whatever. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Well, you know what? Here, let me turn that back on, and then I think that looks good. Except I gotta rename her, and I always forget to change the portrait, and it ticks me off later because they don't look like what they're supposed to be. I wish they had more portraits, or the ability to just use a screenshot of your character as a portrait. I don't understand why they didn't do that. It would be really nice, rather than having to try and find something that's vaguely like your character. And I think the only one with white hair does not at all have the hairstyle that she has, but at least from a distance it'll maybe seem okay. Yeah, and has darker skin than she does. Well, that's... You know what? I kind of hate to do this a little bit, but I feel like that's going to bug me. It's just one of those things. So, I'll find that hairstyle. I know it was in here. Well, I think it was in here. Maybe that was as close as it gets, I think. Right there. Okay. And then skin color's probably more like a something a little bit less Marmoranti. That's pretty close. I don't know how much. See, that looks too yellow. She looks diseased or something. August Sun. You know what? That's good right there. Yep. And then I gotta name her. And then she will be done. Oh, this is taking way longer than I expected. Okay. And the naming always takes me forever, but I just thought of something that will be good enough, so... And then this guy... Let's see... What was I gonna make him again? Kind of assassin-y guy. Which would mean Ranger or Rogue, probably for the base class. Unless there's one that comes... with Ranger and Rogues... Or with, Ranger and Rogue type skills, but I don't see one, actually, so... Of the two, which is more important in the beginning? Beats me. I will say... Which one has more interesting skills in the beginning is also probably a consideration. So let me just try. We'll say that he's going to be primarily a rogue and see what it looks like. For starting skills. Customize. Okay, so... Ooh. Lacerate. Fast track is always good. And walk in shadows. I probably don't want to change any of this unless... What is there? Oh, that's the only things you can pick. Okay. Well, never mind then. From that anyway. I suppose I could try and mix and match him right up now. Let's see. Talents. Abilities. Skills. There's one scoundrel, so I need to remove something. Let's see. Weapons. Dual wielding, that's great. That's cool. Skills. He's got a nasty deeds. Oh, sneaking. Okay, yeah, that's probably important. So yeah, he's got... Shoot. Well, let me do talents first. Backstabber, that can be cool. Gorilla. Increases damage by sneaking well by 50%. This, I feel like I don't use it that much. I've had it before, and I mean, maybe at the beginning of the battle once, if you start from sneaking, but no, I don't think I'm gonna do that with him. Give him backstabber, and I could give him arrow recovery. But I don't know if he's going to have arrows right off the bat, so what else is there? There's Leech. Heals you when you're standing in blood, which is cool. That actually has helped. I've had it on other characters. Grenades. That's kind of cool. That could be awesome. But again, maybe later on, just because I don't know how many grenades I'm going to get right off the bat. Politician, scientist, speed creeper, stench, rock it off, water rush. I could do water rush, but I think what I'm going to do I'm gonna do Leech, because that's pretty much good right from the get-go if you're in melee combat, which he will be a lot of the time, I think. Alright. So we give him Leech and Backstab. And for abilities, well, can I take a point away from him? I guess if I want him to be good at bows, you know what, maybe I'll just wait until he gets his first point, and then I will put one into shoot. But you know what sucks about that is you don't get any starting skills for marksman, and I don't know where you can buy those in Sicile. Alright. Scoundrel is one. I want to put a point into expert marksman, but where am I going to get it? Unless I took... Oh, I can't take off all skilled up right off the bat. Okay, that makes sense. I guess I could take away from sneaking if he's not going to be... I mean, he is going to be sneaking, but not right away that much. And then just first point I could put into that. Sure, why not? Weapons. Bow or crossbow? Okay, now as a rogue assassin type, I feel like crossbow might fit him better. And also could be pretty cool to see. So oh, but that wasn't what I was doing. I was going to put it in marksman. Sheesh. Okay, there. So now he's like some kind of ranged and melee assassin guy. Who's not huge on sneaking, apparently. So let's go over the skills again. Lacerate, blah blah blah. I like fast track. I like walk in shadows, so maybe I could do without lacerate. What do we got for expert marksman skills? Ricochet, that's pretty good, honestly. First aid, hopefully I can get that later. And these power stances at first I thought were just plain awesome, but I wasn't really paying attention that they have a chance to hit of mine. You know, like they subtract chance to hit, so they're probably better when you get higher level and you don't already have not a 100% chance to hit. So yeah, I think I'll take Ricochet. Ricochet, fast track, walk in shadows. None of those are damage skills, but I think he'll be okay. So I guess I wanted to trade out fast track for lacerate, but you know what? I don't. So he is good, I think. I already did his talents, did his abilities. There's attributes, dexterity. Well, that's going to be for bows, and so that's good. And speed sounds good. Okay. Accept. Oh. Right. Let's whip through this. He doesn't need an AI personality because I'm essentially going to play him myself.
Have I got anything that needs a good fight?
No.
Hold! What can I cook up today?
Yeah, you can be a rogue fits anyway. Skin color is fine, I guess. I don't. Give him that sort of creepy goatee thing. 'Cause he's an assassin, that works. Alright, hair. Yeah, a creepy goatee assassin with a fro. No. And I don't want him to look like Friar Tuck either, so... Mohawk, no. Something that outrageous. Just give him, like... I always seem to pick this hairstyle just because I think I like it. So... That, or I might go with... Let's see... That's kind of cleaner. Yeah, I think those are pretty much my choices, so... Go with the... a little bit cleaner look. And jet black is fine. Underwear doesn't really matter, I guess, except I don't want these because they look ridiculous, so... Give them the longer boxers. And yes, I know that, you know, makes me some kind of chauvinist pig because I gave her the not boxers, but you know what? You're never gonna see them anyway, probably, so it doesn't matter. I gotta try and find a face that matches this guy. I forgot about that. Shoot. It is even relatively close to this guy. Good grief. No. Come on. I loop back around again, I'm sure. That doesn't look like him. None of these really do, but... You know what? As long as it's black hair... I would want the goatee in there, but I doubt there's anyone with it, so... That kind of works. I wonder if they have the sort of unshaven look, because that'd be kind of a roguish thing. Oh, whoops. And our heads. Where is the unshaven look? Or the stubble look, I guess. Don't tell me they don't have it. Why would you make it? Why would you put it on a character portrait then? That's just mean. Whatever, then I'll leave it like that. And you know what? That's close enough, I guess. Alright. Accept that, and... I just gotta name him. Just give him like a fake name, since he's like supposed to be kind of like an assassin. Let's see here. You know what? I will call him William, which I know sounds maybe not assassin-like, but I'm just gonna say that his nickname is Boot Knife Bill. That sounds like a thing. This way people will, you know, like that's his proper name, so... Merilith and William. Alright. That is good enough. I am so done with this. Alright. Yes, I'm sure I'm done.
ages of old, the sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was
A
forever
little bit
tainted.
split. I can't decide
The
if
sorcerers who
using the
once
word
healed
source,
now only destroy.
like that word
And
source,
madness
and then
has overtaken
sorcerers,
A few
as like a
brave
plot
source hunters are
thing.
all that stand between Riverlong
if that's
and
cool
the
or
dark power that
just kind of.
threatens to destroy it.
Sometimes I feel
Where
like
the source
it's a
appears,
little bit.
hunters follow.
I don't even know what the word is for it. Not cliche, but like. They kind of think like tongue in cheek, like you'd be like, "Oh, sorcerer," but it actually, you know, it ends up making for cool stories.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The Cam wants you up on deck.
I also like the
Hear them calls?
this
Means we're close to
cutscenes with
shore.
like the painting
I don't ever get
esque
going there,
quality
Master
and
Source
stuff.
Hunters.
I don't know how many
City's
of them there
full
are.
on
There,
deck,
there's
hungry
this one at the
enough for
beginning for
blood.
sure.
But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's
Sorry if I'm
Source that
talking
did
over
the
this. If you
council raid.
actually want to hear what they're
Source
saying,
in
play
a
the
city
game
like
yourself.
Sicily, nowhere's safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you.
Despite the look of these guys, they're not
Happy to
pirates.
hear we've reached Sicily.
I think.
But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look.
I still say those orc ships look like
And they're
boots
blocking
somehow.
our passage.
Goofy looking boots.
We'll get you as close to the city as we can and drop you off in the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the
Orcs, undead, and
If you're to get
sorcerers.
justice
Oh
for the
my.
counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, source hunters.
Enhanced edition.